There is one rule for the industrialist, and that is make the best quality goods possible at the lowest cost possible, paying the highest wages possible. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. If I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said, faster horses. You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that person's angle as well as from your own. Enthusiasm is the yeast that makes your hopes shine to the stars. Vision without execution is just hallucination. There is no man living who isn't capable of doing more than he thinks he can do. A business that makes nothing but money is a poor business. I cannot discover that anyone knows enough to say what is and what is definitely not possible. A business absolutely devoted to service will have only one worry about profits. They will be embarrassingly large. You don't have to hold a position in order to be a leader. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. To do more for the world than the world does for you, that is success. My best friend is the one who brings out the best in me. Life is a series of experiences, each one of which makes us bigger, even though sometimes it is hard to realize this. For the world was built to develop character, and we must learn that the setbacks and griefs which we endure help us in our marching onward. One of the greatest discoveries a man makes, one of his great surprises, is to find he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do. It is not the employer who pays the wages. Employers only handle the money. It is the customer who pays the wages. There is joy in work. There is no happiness, except in the realization that we have accomplished something. Even a mistake may turn out to be the one thing necessary to a worthwhile achievement. Before everything else, getting ready is the secret of success. It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others waste. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. The competitor to be feared is one who never bothers about you at all, but goes on making his own business better all the time. There are no big problems, there are just a lot of little problems. You can't learn in school what the world is going to do next year. I am looking for a lot of men who have an infinite capacity to not know what can't be done. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. It is well enough that people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. If you think you can do a thing or think you can't do a thing, you're right.
Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason why so few engage in it.
Don't find fault, find a remedy. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. Employers only handle the money. It is the customer who pays the wages. Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason so few engage in it.